Hey guys, what is going on? And welcome back to another episode of our Road to Glory career mode. This is episode number 30, and today we've got one of the biggest episodes of the series with 3 huge games as we close out the season in our second year at the Milan Tour. And our first game is away from home to take on our crosstown rivals Hamburg at the Volksparkstadion for the first time in this career. And then just 2 days later, we play host to one of the most hated clubs in Germany, Red Bull Leipzig at the Milan Tour, who are only behind us right now on goal difference in the table. And then our third and final game is away at the Olympiastadion to take on another former career mode team of mine, Hertha Berlin. And right now they are in the 6th place position in the league and the final Europa League spot. And when you look at the table right now, you can see just why this episode is absolutely massive. Because when you look at the table, you can see just how congested it is. It's unbelievable right now. Second place Cologne have 47 points, but even they are not secure in a Champions League or a Europa League place right now with 8 games to go. It's been an unbelievable season. No teams really have got away towards the top of the table, and that's why you can't miss any of the remaining episodes in Season 2 because, I mean, we could finish in mid-table, we could finish in Europa League, heck, we could still finish in the Champions League right now. We still got a good chance of doing that too. It's an unbelievable season, and as we reach the climax, who is going to come out with one of those European places? Well, I guess we'll have to wait and see, but today's episode will be a good indicator to find out where we're going to finish come the end of the season. So 3 big games today, so let's just dive straight into it. First game is away from home to take on 12th place Hamburg, and our rivals right now probably know they're not going to qualify for a European place and possibly may end up getting relegated if they don't finish the season strong. But for us, we've got different ambitions of climbing that table, and hopefully with a win today, we will go in to 5th place or 6th place. So yeah, big game. We take on our rivals Hamburg. Can we come through and get the big win in our first trip to the Volksparkstadion? Let's find out. Come on, St. Pauli. Well, I have bigged this episode up, so who's ready for 3-0-0s? No, it's going to be a fascinating one though, because come the end of it, I mean, we could be thinking we're probably not going to qualify for Europe at all, or thinking we could possibly qualify for the Champions League. It's a crazy league table right now, and hopefully we'll come through with 3 solid results. However, I am very nervous as Hamburg come through for the first chance of the game. I can't get the ball off Kostic right now. The Serbian with twinkle toes plays it inside. Nuri finds space and puts it into the bottom corner, and it's the worst possible start for St. Pauli. 4 minutes in, and our rivals have gone in front. I don't believe that. Kostic just danced through 3 maroon shirts, gave it to Nuri, he turned Daniel Rott, and it's a great finish right into the bottom corner. No chance for Justin Bilo. The youngster beaten, and Nuri gets his first goal of the season. I must say, he's on my shortlist right now, but clearly not having the best of years for Hamburg, but it's 1-0 to the hosts already. So first corner 1 for St. Pauli. That's what we want to see because we know how good David Villa is at these, and we know how effective we are at scoring from them. David Villa will take it, swings one into the centre, and De Ligt's header goes over the bar. Throw to St. Pauli. Not a good opening half an hour here. Still trailing by 1 and needing to get back in this game. Here's Justin Kluivert on the ball, and Mang is sort of just standing with him. So I'll go all the way back towards Odja. And we should just try and patiently build a chance because we haven't had many in this first half. Daniel Rott on the ball, looking for space. Finds his man Moses, and the engine through towards Billing. Rott continues his run, so I'll pick him out inside the area. Daniel Rott needs a teammate, surely. I see someone free. It's Charities, the Italian, trying to find some space. I'll have to go down this right-hand side here and try and get back onto his preferred left foot to cross. Can I do so? Yes, I can. That's not a bad delivery, and a Manx header goes wide of the post. Come on, good chance there. Can hit the target. Those are the moments there, right? I know I made the right call. Not just forcing a cross in straight away with Daniel Rott as soon as he got in the area, but taking my time, looking for a better crossing opportunity. And unfortunately, it fell to a man who just couldn't take advantage. And that's a disappointment that he couldn't even hit the target because he's been good in recent weeks, I must say. But anyway, here's David Villa on the ball, controls, and the veteran is going to play it through to the Great Dane. And Billing on the ball has Villa with him, and I think Billing wants to do it all himself. He does. Good work there by Billing. And another cross into a man in the centre, and it's fumbled by Adler. And Kluivert's shot went over the goalkeeper, but fortunately, it didn't have much power. And Johan Giroud gets it clear. Another good chance there, once again coming from crosses. And right now we see where Hamburg are at their weakest. Adler punches away that one though, and it's still 1-0. Come on. Kostic on the ball. Can Hamburg try and get themselves 2 goals up here before the break? No, because Bilo claims that cross, and we might have one chance just before the half-time whistle to get one more opportunity, and I don't know what I'm doing here. It's alright because we retain possession, and that's all that matters. Charities on the ball, through towards Amang towards Moses through towards Villa. Come on, one final chance here. Villa releases Mane. Oh, come on, referee. I mean, you're well within your rights to blow for half-time there, but Mane was going through. Just past the hour mark, corner to St. Pauli. I want to take off David Villa in a minute because he needs to play in 2 days' time. And the veteran's getting a bit tired, but we need him for these corners right now. Come on, Villa with the delivery. Whips one into the centre and finds Philip Billing, and that's why I just can't take off David Villa. He's our player of the season and too important, but right now, the more he plays, the more tired he'll be for Tuesday night. Oh, that's a brilliant ball by Kostic, and Ekdal is through here. Sobiech plays catch-up. It'll come to Bobby Wood. Wood on the ball, finds Nuri in space, and it's 2, and the game is done with 25 minutes to go. Hamburg are going to win the battle here at the Volkspark Stadion, and are going to claim a massive 3 points. And Nuri, who hadn't scored all season long, has now bagged a brace. Ekdal played through by Kostic. Eventually it was worked inside towards Nuri, had acres of space, and once again it's into the back of the net. Maybe Byler could have done better, but he didn't. Hamburg have doubled their lead, and they're getting those 3 points. Well, there's still time. I mean, there's 18 minutes to go, but my problem is we haven't hit the target once in this game. And for a team who are one of the top scorers in the division, an all-out attack side, that's pretty pathetic, isn't it, really? But anyway, there's still time. There's still time. Here's Charities on the ball and trying to run forward here. Has a man with him, but Charities uses him as dummy runner, and he's going to go through all the way. He's going to go through all the way, and this time I did hit the target, but Rennie Adler was equal to it. You can't miss those sort of chances if you want to get back in the game. Terrible miss. Well, we may have won the battle at the Milan Tour, but the first battle at the Volkspark Stadion is going to Hamburg. It's a 2-0 victory for our rivals. We split the season series. A big 3 points for them in their bid to stay up and climb away from the relegation zone. But for us, a massive dent to our European hopes. A huge loss here, and a big victory for Hamburg. It wasn't a classic, you know, this was not a great matchup between the two sides. Neither really played especially well. However, Hamburg did come out on top, and simply put, this is all you need to see, the shots on target stat. They were more clinical than us, simple as that. I say it all the time, and I'll say it again, if you don't take your chances, you will be punished. And hardly any surprise for man of the match, Abdelak Nuri with an 8.4, scoring both goals for Hamburg. He was their playmaker, he was their star, and he delivered the 3 points for them. He's still on my shortlist despite being a rival player, and this performance gave me a lot of thinking to do. Do I want to poach him away next season possibly? He was great. So it's safe to say that was not the start to the episode we were hoping for. A big defeat away from home against our crosstown rivals Hamburg, and now just 2 days later we play host to Red Bull Leipzig here at the Milan Tour in an 8th versus 9th clash. Both teams have 39 points and are just 2 points off Hertha Berlin in 6th place, and with 8 games to go in the season, it's a big game for both teams. Neither side can afford to lose. Both teams desperately need that win to have the best possible chance of qualifying for Europe come the end of the season. So huge second game today. Quite a few of my players will be tired. I'm making a lot of changes since that defeat to Hamburg. Hopefully they will come through the win. We won our last game at the Milan Tour. We beat Mainz 2-1, and hopefully we'll get a big 3 points here as well. Come on, St. Pauli. Well, make no mistake, there are a lot of changes out there due to fitness reasons. This game coming just 2 days after that defeat to Hamburg. The players are really tired since that game, but there's also a lot of players that have been dropped for this game as well, and I'm giving a lot of opportunities to fringe players. Colite's in the team, we don't see him much these days. We've got Nudecker starting as well, the young midfielder too that was here when I took over, and Leipzig are flying into tackles to start this game off with here. Finally there's a booking. But yeah, a lot of changes for this game here, and I'm trusting a lot of players that I normally wouldn't put in the team for such a big game. How are they going to do? Well, just like against Hamburg, we haven't really started off very brightly. We've had one shot, but it was blocked, and other than that, not much to report. However, maybe a chance here. Chang on the ball, through towards Kai. Kai looking for a teammate here. He'll roll it through towards Nudecker. It's Nudecker! Oh, and he's put it a fraction wide. He doesn't start many games, the youngster, and that one was so close to creeping into that bottom corner. He just stroked it a little too far wide of that post. Still 0-0. I do like him. You guys have been crying out, particularly in the first season, for him to get more first-team football. I fancy him as a good squad player that stays here throughout the entire series, and that was a good chance there for him to get his first goal of the season. Over here is Klosterman down this right-hand side, and Lucas whips in a good cross to the centre. Pedro Enrique had to win that, and did, but Klosterman gets another go at it. Does he want to whip it in again? No, he plays it short to Hernandez, and what a chance here! And Kaiser's fired it wide. They were inside there. They were inside there. I mean, they'd breached us completely. We've got a back three who I don't think have started a game together, to be honest. Pedro Enrique, De Ligt, and Kaleitzer as well, who rarely plays now. And I must say, breakdown in communication possibly is what led to that chance there. They were inside. And thank God Kaiser could not hit the target. Still 0-0. But here's Chang with a good ball over the top towards Kai. And Kai on low from Leverkusen is going through. And Müller makes the save. But David Villa will turn in the rebound. He's done it again. David Villa has done it again. St. Pauli 1. Red Bull Leipzig 0. He's into double figures. The old man is unbelievable. It was a brilliant ball over the top towards Kai. His shot was well saved by Müller. But David Villa, 36-year-old, but first to react, gets onto the loose ball, slides in, and with the left foot pokes it into the open goal. He's done it once again. I say it time after time after time again, but what will we do next season without the veteran? He's been unbelievable. And yeah, I know, it was a free shot goal. It was basically an open goal. There was not many white shirts around him. But listen, he's 36 years old, all right? He stretched for that ball like he was 24. And like we discussed before, 24-year-olds are still very young and nimble. So what a fantastic piece of effort there from Villa to be first to the loose ball and react quickly. But anyway, here's Abel Hernandez on the ball. And Uruguayan dinks one into the centre. And Bailo did well. Bailo did well to get a touch on that cross and let us get the danger clear. Leipzig could have equalised and responded straight away there. But fortunately, there's no instant reply as we got the danger clear, thank God. Taking off Moses, and I think this is the first time he's been subbed off. He's got 99 stamina, but he's still tiring a little bit after playing the full 90 against Hamburg and almost 70 minutes here. But it's all right. I think we can do without him. We're still leading this game by a goal, and Leipzig have not done that much. I must say they've not done that much, and I feel pretty confident of holding on to these 3 points, even with 20 minutes remaining. Still, Nudecker on the ball finds Ozcan. He's come on for Odja, but his first involvement is to get the ball away. Miyaichi wins it back. Now Ozcan on the ball. He can strike him. I'll let fly from range. Why not? And that's not too far off target. I like this kid. I really do. Nudecker through towards Miyaichi. And the Japanese winger finds Chang. And the Chinese striker back towards the winger. And Ryo Miyaichi over the top towards Buhaduz, who's running through. Oh, I tried to dink it over the goalkeeper and messed it up. Almost there. We are almost there. We're into stoppage time now. We're just waiting for the referee to blow his full-time whistle any second now as Dudziak turns on the afterburners. And what a chance here to rack the points up. It's Jeremy Dudziak who... oh, he's taken down there. He's taken down. And it's no penalty, but it is the full-time whistle. And that's good enough for me. Final score at the Millantor. St. Pauli 1. As there's a doppelganger for you. Red Bull Leipzig 0. We've come through with a huge 3 points. Bouncing back from that defeat against Hamburg. We hadn't won at the Millantor in the league all calendar year long. Well, now we've got back-to-back victories here in Hamburg and a huge 3 points. And had we not won this game, I would not have been best pleased. We were the superior side, no doubt about it. Should have scored more than one, no doubt in my eyes. However, it's good enough for me. It's not the St. Pauli way, 1-0 victories, but I will take it. A huge 3 points, which hopefully could put us in the Europa League places. Let's find out together. I will give man the match to... Who played well? I would say we defended really well. I might give it to Kalaitza. I thought Kalaitza actually defended really, really well for us. So Kalaitza stepped in, and I'll give him man the match. So well done, Branimir Kalaitza. That was his first league appearance all season long, I think, and he played well. So are we now into the Europa League places? I think we are, because Hertha Berlin were hosted by Wolfsburg. So I think we've gone into 6th place. Let's find out together. Dun, dun, dun. Yes, we are. We've gone into 6th place. And with 7 games to go, we are in that Europa League spot. And our next opponents for the 3rd and final game are Hertha Berlin away at the Olympiastadion. What a crazy season. It's anyone's guess as to where we've finished. Champions League, Europa League or mid-table. What's your money on? Well, I'm hoping for the former, but I'll settle for the second of the 3. Let's find out how we get on in our 3rd and final game though. Hertha Berlin next. Can we come through with a win? Let's find out. Just before we get into that game, Justin Bailo says he wants a new contract, which is kind of annoying because he's got, I think he's still got 3 years left on his deal, doesn't he? Does he? Yes, he does. He's still got 3 years left on his deal. So it's not like he can go anywhere. But you know what? He's our number 1 right now. So I think he deserves a £400 wage increase. That's fine with me. And we'll still give him that sporadic first-team player status as well. Alright, so here we go then, 3rd and final game today, and coming into it, we've actually dropped down to 7th place, as Leverkusen and Mönchengladbach are now in 5th and 6th place respectively, but we are tied on points with Hertha Berlin. We have very similar records, very similar goal difference standings, and it's It's a huge game. I mean, 7 games remaining. Neither side can afford to lose this one if they want to keep their European dreams alive. So a huge, huge game. The winners could move in to as high as 5th place. The losers will be wondering whether it's just not going to be their year. We're away at the Olympiastadion. We are in Berlin. We need to get these 3 points. Come on, St. Pauli. Nothing other than a win is good enough for me. Let's go, those Buccaneers. So 1 loss, 1 win. And with 3 games in 7 days, once again changing the team around a little bit, hoping for 2 wins in 3 games today. Rodolfo getting his first start in a St. Pauli shirt since returning from injury alongside the main man David Villa. And we just can't afford to lose this game. A draw is not that bad of a result. Our form this season has been so inconsistent, you'd probably expect a draw after 1 win and 1 loss. But I'm hoping for another big 3 points here. And again, a draw, not a disastrous result. But if you want to qualify for the Europa League and possibly, let's whisper it, the Champions League, then, well, it wasn't really a whisper, then you've got to hope to get these 3 points. And a loss certainly would be disastrous. But let's find out what we can do away at the Olympiastadion. Justin Baylor claims that cross and he'll give it to Justin Kluivert with the ball roll. And I see Rodolfo asking for it, so I'll send through El Toro down the right. And this is a good chance here for the Argentine. Away goes the kid, keeps on moving and does win a corner. He's not the quickest, but he did well to make up ground there. Villa with the delivery, whips one in towards Tylo Kehrer, headed clear. It will drop to Philip Billing, the Great Dane, and that's not too far wide there. Very bright start this, very, very bright start indeed, where we know the stakes are so high. If we lose this game, we're in deep trouble. You know, we're going to struggle to qualify for Europe at all if we lose this game. But this is the start we should have had against Hamburg, playing without fear, going in search of an early goal, and saying, listen, we're the better team. No matter if we're a newly promoted side or not, as Ibisevic fires that shot just over the bar. There's going to be goals in this one. Both teams have got quite a good record in terms of scoring goals this year. This is going to be a game which surely will feature quite a few goals. Ibisevic finding Stocker, and there is Daniel Rott with a big tackle. I said before, I'm not a fan of centre-backs under 6 foot, but you said no, play him centre-back. He's got the stats, he's got the work rates, and again, you've called it spot on. It's unbelievable as the Great Dane finds Mane and sends through Villa. Perfectly timed run there by the veteran, and kept the ball in play, and kept possession, and whips it across to the centre, and Chichareti's header goes just wide of the post. It's unbelievable, isn't he? David Villa, like, seriously, guys, pick him up for your career mode. He's worth it. And he's faked his man out, and Chichareti's played him through. And it's Villa to El Toro, surely for 1-0. El Toro has scored. El Toro has scored in his first start since returning from injury. El Toro has done it again. Hertha Berlin 0, St. Pauli 1, and yet another assist for our player of the season, David Villa. He rolls it through to El Toro, who strokes it into the bottom corner. His first start since his return from injury, and he's marked it with a huge goal in a battle for the Europa League places. Hertha Berlin 0, St. Pauli 1, and the bull has put us in front. Come on! I've seen some of you guys saying he needs a trademark celebration. I agree, but I think that's a question for you guys to answer, actually. What celebration, what trademark celebration should we give the bull? Let me know in the comment section down below. Most importantly, tell me how you do it on PS4, because I'm rubbish at remembering the celebrations. And I think you're right. He deserves a trademark celebration as David Villa goes down the left. And, oh, Chichareti could have been through. This game has got goals all over it though. Mane through to Chichareti, and the Italian has got round his man with a fake shot, and still Chichareti finds space. Justin turns it onto the bar. What a big stop there. Stark evades a tackle, and a good chance here as he plays it through to Haraguchi. It's Nicholas Stark here, back towards the number 24. Big save by the young goalkeeper Bilo. Stocker for Hertha Berlin, and maybe a chance for them to respond here just 4 minutes after the restart. Salomon Kalou inside towards Stocker, who got his foot way underneath that ball and skied it high and harmlessly over the bar. We're still leading by 1, but Hertha Berlin are right next to us in the table, and they're there for a reason. We are not taking anything for granted. We want a second goal. as Kluivert is down the right, and he'll need a teammate here, so I'll play it inside to the Engine, use his body to shield the ball and poke it through to Charities. Great through ball there by the Engine. Charities fakes his man out, goes through one-on-one, and puts it into the bottom corner. Charities has been a fantastic signing. Hertha Berlin 0, St. Pauli 2, and the Italian has doubled our advantage. Moses into him, a lovely heel-to-heel flick to get himself some space, and fires it in with that left foot to the bottom corner. He's been a great pickup on a pre-contract. It's his 6th of the year, and we're 2 goals up. Go on, Daniel Rott, it's your ball. Of course it is, son. Daniel Rott, the 16-year-old. I don't care what his overall suggests. He's playing far better than that right now. He is one hell of a player. I mean, he's got potential to be special, and he's proving it. Charities once again loves that heel-to-heel flick. Goes down the right-hand side, tries to cut inside to his preferred left foot, rolls it across to Kluivert. Jarstein does enough, and the Norwegian goalkeeper punches the rebound clear. Corner to St. Pauli, 4 minutes after the hour mark. Villa to take one. A trademark delivery is needed. That's a good one. And the header's off the bar by Stocker, I think. It'll drop to Charities. His shot blocked and put behind for a corner. Off the woodwork. Well, we are almost there as Billing finds Ozcan. Maybe one final chance here for a 3rd goal. Ozcan off the bench does well. Gets inside the area. Tries to hang one up, but instead he's taken down before he can. And it's a penalty to St. Pauli. Ozcan's giving us solid minutes since coming in on loan from Cologne. It's a definite spot kick and a chance to wrap it up. No doubt, definite penalty. Ozcan storms in the area. A desperation slide tackle, really, from the number 34. A certain spot kick, and now a chance for us to get our 3rd goal. We beat Hertha Berlin by a 3-0 scoreline at the Milan Tour. Now can we do it at the Olympiastadion as well? The responsibility will fall to David Villa as he goes in search of his 11th goal of the season, and he gets it. Villa has done it once again. It's another goal for the veteran Spaniard. 3-0 to St. Pauli, and I'm going to say it once again. Please, David, please reconsider your retirement. Easy penalty. Jarstein rooted to the spot with cement in his boots as David Villa strokes one home. 11 goals in the Bundesliga for the 36-year-old. I mean, he's been just extraordinary. And you can see why I targeted Kaka now, can't you? I want these veterans because they breathe new life to St. Pauli. So 3-0 the final score. What a way to end today's episode. We started off with disaster, but we've bounced back and turned it around with 2 big wins and 2 big clean sheets. 3-0 the final score, a huge victory. And we may now be in to those Europa League places. No doubt in my mind who was the stronger side and deserved the 3 points. 3-0 to score. We probably could have scored a couple more, really, but let's not be picky. We got the win. That's all that matters. And how many times has this guy won man of the match this season? I wish I was keeping count, because he's certainly our man of the match leader and our top scorer. David Villa with another goal and another assist. He's putting the ball in the back of the net himself, and he's also setting his teammates up as well. He's our top scorer and our top assist maker. The boy's unbelievable. And that will end today's episode of our Road to Glory career mode with St. Pauli as well, guys. So a big thank you for watching. I really hope you have enjoyed it. My manager rating has now reached 90 for the first time in FIFA 17, the highest I've ever had it. And for the first time, it's turned green. I've never had it that high before. I know it's kind of trivial, the manager rating, but either way, it's still cool to see it. And we end on a really positive note as well. St. Pauli are now up to 5th place in the table. A lot of teams still do have a game in hand on us, around us, but we're into those Europa League places, and with 6 games to go, the question is, can we hang on? But that would end the episode regardless. Much love to you all. Have a fantastic day, everyone, and I'll see you for the next episode of the RTG career mode with St. Pauli very soon.